Assalamu alaikum, student. How are you all? Dear student, you are very well aware of the prevailing situation created due to COVID, which all of us are facing. It was our earnest desire to follow the normal procedure of attending the classes in the school. But unfortunately, the unfavorable condition did not allow to materialize the program, and resultantly we had to adopt the source of online system to keep students in touch with their studies without break. So student, I'm your English teacher, and today I will explain you the unit 1 from the month of August, which is the birthday present. So now let's move on the topic. Unit 1, birthday present. It was not that Omri did not appreciate Patrick's birthday present to him. Far from it. He was really very grateful, sort of. It was, without a doubt, very kind of Patrick to give Omri anything at all, let alone a second-hand plastic red engine which he himself had furnished with. In this paragraph that shows about the birthday of the Omri, and he felt disappointed with Patrick present. Omri already had lot of plastic toy figures with which he was something what try to play. So, students, let's move on the other paragraph. The trouble was thought that Omri was getting a little fed up with the small plastic figures of which he had lots biscuit tins full. Probably there 3 or 4 if they were all put away at the same time, which they never were because most of the time they were scattered about in the bathroom, the loft, the kitchen, the breakfast room, not to mention Omri's bedroom and the garden. Omri and Patrick had spent many hours together playing with their joint collections of plastic toys, but now they would have about enough of them, at least for the moment, and that was why when Patrick brought his present to school on Omri's birthday, Omri was disappointed. He tried not to show it, but he was. So, what is in this paragraph? The Omri hid his real feelings from Patrick because he didn't want his friend to feel as though his gift was not appreciated. So he was a sample response. If he had been in a Omri's place, he would have added the plastic red engine to my collection of plastic figures and made up different games to play with this way. The toy wanted not have been wasted. So Omri played a try to play with that plastic toy. Do you really like him? Asked Patrick as Omri stood silently with the engine in his hand. Yes, he's fantastic, said Omri in only a slightly flattish voice. I haven't got an engine, I know. I haven't got any cowboys either. Nor I have. That's why I couldn't play anything with him. Omri opened this uh, his mouth to say, I won't be able to either, but thinking that might hurt Patrick's feelings. He said anything, nothing but the Indian in his pocket and forgot about it. So, in this paragraph, the Omri said silently he hid his feelings about the gift of the Omris, and he shows his the confectionery feelings like he has a pleasant to have his gift, which is the Indian cowboy, and he shows his hidden feelings that he really likes his gift, and he never and either have liked the gift before. So Omri opened his mouth to say. He said his feelings about the Indian, and he didn't show the feelings of her that he has heard to taking the gift of the Omri, that he doesn't like his gift, but he hide his real feelings, and he's shown the fake feelings of the gift and about the gift that he likes his gift very much. After that, after school, there was a family tea, and all the excitement of his present from his parents and his two older brothers. He was giving his dearest wish a skateboard complete with kickboard and kryptonic wheels from his mom and dad, and from his eldest brother, Idle a helmet. Gil, his other brother, had not bought him anything because he had no money. So, in this paragraph, he shows the after schooling, he was excitement to show the present of his parents, which is he got from the older two brothers. He was a wish, a dearest wish that he shows his parents that he got a gift from his friend and others. So his mom and dad, who was elder brother Adil, that was the always wishing the about giving the gift, and some of the person and members of the family they give the money, but all wishes are not true, all are spoiled because he didn't get the money, because he had no money about to give the gift to him. So his pocket money had been stopped some time ago in connection with a very unfortunate accident involving their father's bicycle. So when Gillen's turn came to give Omri a present, Omri was very surprised when a large parcel was put before him, until wrapped in brown paper and string. When Omri watched the surprise gift, which is the wrapped from the brown paper and string, untightly, and he got the parcel, he was totally surprised, and he didn't expect it that the gift which he received from the parcel, and after getting the parcel he was really happy to get that gift. He didn't expect, because the father got accident from the bicycle, so he didn't expect the any kind of the gift from them, but surprisingly he got the parcel which is the wrapped from the brown paper and string. What is it? Have a look. I found it in the alley. The alley was a narrow passage that ran along the bottom of the garden where the dustbin stood. The three boys used to play there sometimes and occasionally found treasure that other perhaps richer neighbors had thrown away. So Umri was quite excited as he tore off the paper. So in this paragraph, he got the alley, and alley was the narrow passage, and in the bottom the dustbin stood, and some boys were playing there occasionally, like they are finding the treasure, and neighbors who is richer from them, and they were quite excited to playing that game, and Omri had tore the paper into pieces to playing and getting the playing with the like treasure. So move on. Inside was a small white metal cupboard with a mirror in the door, the kind you see over the basin in old-fashioned bathroom. You might suppose Omri would once again be disappointed because the cupboard was fairly plain and except for a shelf, completely empty, but oddly enough, he was really pleased with it. He loved cupboards of any sort because of the fun of keeping things in them. Omri was disappointed because the fairly plain, except the shelf was empty because he wants so many gifts to put on shelf. So in the cupboard, so he was disappointed to take in his gift. He didn't get so much gifts. That's why the shelf of his cupboard was empty. And drawers also, so he left them the drawers opening. But he didn't like arranging things in cupboards and drawers and then opening them later and finding them just as he left them. I do wish it luck, he said. You might say thank you before you start complaining, Gad, said Galen. And he wished if he got lots of gifts and so many gifts, so he wished to log that. And Mr. Galen said, before complaining, you have to say thank you for everything which you have got in the form of the gifts. So you have to thank first. It is, it's got a keyhole, said their mother, and I have got a whole box full of keys. Why don't you try the smaller ones and see if any of them fit? So he lost his key. So his mother said she has so many kinds of different keys. So you just try to hold or fix maybe key. Maybe some keys could be fit in your keyhole of your box. So she has got the box of keys, and she said, Omri, try to the smaller ones that may be the fit, that may be the fit into your keyhole. So keep trying, and you should try also the smaller key. Maybe that will be fixed. And he think gallant gift was more thoughtful because he knew Omri would feel excited. But Patrick had given Omri one of his old toys because he didn't want to play with it anymore. Mm, he didn't care if Gallants could play with it or not. But he was thinking next the happening of the Omri, a red Indian became friend, and Omri shows him his other toys. Omri wave would hide the red Indian from the Patrick because he would not want the Patrick to take him back. So he was started to show off the losing of his key, that he had lost his key. So he was upset and showing his feelings. He was really upset by lost his key. His father and mother was also looking him very sadly that he is sad by losing his key. So his mother said, just get the box of the keys and try to find out your fitful key. So in this, he had been the Omri's place and added the plastic red Indian. And he was started to play the different games with the Indian cowboy also. And he was thinking about the collection of that. Uh, he wants to get the so many gifts by showing his classmates and family members. But he was really, Omri was really disappointed to having so many gifts. He didn't get. So, students, I have explained you 3 pages of this chapter unit, the birthday present. Now I'm going to explain its verse meaning, which is called the difficult verse to know. From first page, we have one difficult verse to know. Word is appreciate, and its meaning is to recognize how good something or someone is. Now, the second word to know is basin. The meaning is a bowl for washing, attached to a wall and having taps connected to it. So, students, I have explained you this 3 pages and with reading. So, you just read out it at your home carefully and keep practicing on this unit by reading and improve your reading by again and again reading. So till then, student, next video I will explain you the other paragraph of this unit with explanation. So before started the work, I would like to explain you some tricks. First, you have to make the index. Then you have to make the title page of the unit with the title page of the month. Then always you have to write the first page writing of your copy page. Then start your work. Do not write your work or start your work before 1 page writing. So students, Now it's time to leave. So I'll take your leave now. So see you again in next video. Till then, bye. Take care. Allah Hafiz.